So oil is good because if your oil, you could have a leaking oil. So your oil could leak if you get hit by shrapnel or a AAA or something. So your oil will slowly descend and go below, I think, the warning light, the engine hide oil pressure comes on, I think at 15, but at that point it's too late. Your engine's about to it's gonna seize in like 30 seconds. So you need to, if you get hit, you need to look at all your instruments, make sure your engine is good, and then monitor your oil pressure at certain stages. You would say 660. All right, cool. We go up a little bit, should go up a little bit. Go down, it should go down. Um, Also, speaking of leaking, you need to keep an eye on your fuel because that could leak as well. So make sure your fuel is not going faster than what you're used to.
And these are all things you can see visually now too. So if you have a leak of fuel, you'll see white
Yep.
vapor, or you'll see black smoke, or things coming from your fuselage, wing, XYZ.
Yep.
Stupid question about the whole oil pressure hydraulic
Yep.
indication. So it's either or, and that switch will go off at the top. That
Yeah, this is both. So
indication.
if you have problems with one of them, that will come on.
Okay.
It doesn't separate the two.
So we're looking at oil and hydraulic pressure, which is the two down.
Yep, you got the oil here, and then the hydraulics are here.
Yeah.
And right now this is at, I don't know what it's like at a. It doesn't really go here. It's between 0 and 4. I don't know why it's right there, but usually that's at the top position. Usually it's around 3,000
I'm like,
psi.
is that supposed to be like 4.5, or
I don't, is it 4.5?
I think it's like
Half?
all the way as far as it can go is what it looks like.
Yeah,
Negative a half.
negative half. Like, I don't know what that means. It's a vacuum in your hydraulic system.
Yeah.
Hey,
Um, but yeah, so in a normal sense, I know people don't usually look at their hydraulic, but it's at a 12 o'clock position. That's the normal position. So sometimes in the jet, if it's anywhere other than normal 12 o'clock, it could be here, and it's kind of weird. It's just strange. It looks strange in the jet. So if it's anywhere other than here, it's low. I've never seen it high before. It doesn't make any sense for hydraulic pressure to be high.
overpressurized.
So yeah, but I mean, if you get hit, it's not going to overpressurize. So usually in BMS, it's if it's not normal 12 o'clock, then it's probably low. And I have seen it at 2.5, 3, 1, or 2, 1.5. I have seen it there, and I have seen it at 0.
And one of the big things remember with the hydraulics is, um,
A is good, B is bad.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's basically what that is.
Yeah,
That's good. That's literally what that is. Let me pull it up here. Change windows. This one. I lost it. Where'd it go?
oh yeah, we're teaching some nuggets.
Hide. Oh,
We're going through emergency procedures now for
yeah.
our UPT.
A controls some functions. B controls the rest of the functions basically.
And most of the ones you want are on A. No.
You've already passed it.
Did I?
Yep.
Air start,
go-
nozzle,
No, keep going.
overheat, engine fire.
You're getting close. Oh, what the fuck?
Sorry. Hydraulic malfunctioning, page 33.
33.
Great.
Oh,
Yep, see
There you
right
go.
here. Come on, gimme. So system A,
That's what I was saying. I was trying to get the braking. You have a
Yeah.
system B fault, then you have to use the alternate brakes.
and B for braking. If you lose your B, you have no brakes. Yeah, that's so B is bad.
No, it was the other way. Yeah, I had it backwards. B is the one that has everything you want.
Yep.
Oh,
So noseable steering, brake, normal landing gear extension. That's kind of important. So if you lost your B, then yeah, you have some problems.
Scroll
Yeah,
down. If you look up, it's right there. It tells you system A failure, and you 1, 2,
Oh, yeah, there you
3,
go.
system B failure, and then you want to do alt gear
And
and
it says
hook.
monitor your B.
no.
'Cause
What
it's
is
important.
FFR?
So we went over that. We think it's your fuel flow regulator.
Okay.
So basically your pounds per hour. So that might not be accurate, if not working at all. So
Sure.
if you lose your A, you might
You might
I don't know
lose
if it,
fuel too, because it might not actually feed the
yeah, it
engine
might
like it's
lose
supposed to.
fuel.
Sure.
Regulators.
Now,
hold on.
none of the flight controls are controlled by hydraulics, huh?
They are. I don't know why it doesn't say it in here, but it's usually staggered. So if you lose one, you can still control the aircraft. It won't be as respond. It won't be as responsive
Okay.
if you lose one. I'm pretty sure your
That's
EPU comes on.
why.
In the one of the 434 documents, it says how long you'll have hydraulics for if the engine cuts.
Yeah,
I
there's
don't
an
remember the
alternate
exact time. I think
gear
it's 5 minutes or something like that.
that'll
Yeah, I
blow
think
the
it's
gear
like 10,
down.
that's when the EPU comes on.
5,
It's
10
like
minutes.
10 minutes of EPU fuel.
Yeah.
Hydrazine.
Yeah, the awful cancerous stuff. If you look at it, you're overexposed. It's awful.
Hydrazine.
Yep.
Yeah. The E3 has a nice little indicator near it.
Oh, speaking of the E3, I saw it today. It has a red stripe.
What was the number?
558.
Oh, fuck that thing.
Oh,
Stay away
God.
from it.
Stay away from it.
Yes. That thing is cursed.
Oh,
It's probably leaking hydrazine.
oh yeah, it's everywhere.
Red stripe.
556, 558, and 1675, I think, are all cursed jets.
No, there's always
He
a
uses
handful.
the
There's-
word curse.
There
but
is something wrong with them
they're
all the time.
They're the ones he broke.
Oh, that's fair.
Is that because Lee was working on them?
Yeah,
That's
he
what-
has
that's
his
what I-
name
I've-
on the.
I
has
have
his name
worked
on the
every
forms.
single one of them.
The last form is his signature.
I have worked every single jet in the entire fleet multiple times, okay? Of course my name is in the Forbes.
Yes. Anyway, yeah. So alternate landing gear. I don't know if you guys are paying attention. Do you know?
Go back up. There's a dual fell.
Ooh, dual.
Yeah, dual
Yeah,
hydraulic
that
fell.
just sucks. That's your EPU is gonna come on in, like you said, probably about 10 minutes or something.
Land as soon as possible.
About 10 minutes or something.
Was
Boy,
reading-
that's not much time, is it?
Yeah, there is other indications: sluggishness or
Okay.
lack of response to the flight control, decreasing hydraulic pressure.
Real quick, the FFR is the fuel flow regulator.
Sweet.
If you lose Hydro B, you also have to pay attention to the fuel gauge and start alternating between
Oh,
front.
you have to
and
manually.
rear.
Yes,
Yes.
you have to manually
Ah.
change tanks.
Sounds like an ass.
Well, you shouldn't be flying for cross country with only one hydraulic pressure tank.
Got it.
So you should be
Yeah.
home within 20
You
minutes.
should.
At that time, it's time to eject.
Yeah.
All right. What else? Let's get rolling.
What else is in here? My notes.
Honestly, the biggest thing is, aside from the hydro, the only other thing everyone needs to really understand to do is an engine failure.
I have to do the air
the
restart.
Engine air start.
Yeah, hit it back to
Restart.
the idle detent, and then you turn the damn EPU or the flick. What is that thing called? JFS start 2. Turn that
Yep.
on.
Yeah, JFS.
Watch the RPMs go up, and they start it like you're on the ground.
Well, you gotta have air. If you don't have any altitude, then you're screwed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
you can give it a shot.
I mean, you can.
Yeah, it's a
and
0-0 jet. You can eject on the
Yeah,
ground.
you could eject. Yeah. But altitude does help. So you got to get it above. I forgot what the number is. So low altitude engine failure, engine response, stall recovery. No. Air
Right
start
there.
Minimum-
procedure, there
Air
we
start.
go.
There you go.
Minimum altitude, at least in terms of how fast you can react. Safe
1500.
altitude, 15,000.
There was a
1500.
chart somewhere. There it is. Air start envelope. Marginal JFS. Words here. Minimum with light.
Pretty much, if you're below 10,000 feet, you need to eject.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10,000 feet, especially slow. If you're 10,000 feet, 400 knots, you might have a chance. But anywhere less than 400, you're probably not going to look that great. So 10,000 feet is probably a good chance altitude. But air start procedure, so you have to remember to cut your throttle off. So you got to cut it off. So go over the hump and do cut off. Airspeed
My
as
problem with
required,
DCS
required,
is
whatever
just
it
too
is.
many different
RPM,
planes.
well, when RPM is 50 to 25,
I
I
can
don't know
never
why they
like
don't reverse
focus
that.
on one thing.
With FTIT below
I
700,
think I might just focus on the
you
Apache
go,
and just be done.
you start again. So that's when you don't need your JFS. But if it's below 20% and below 700 degrees, you need to start your JFS. So the 20%, which is the normal starting of over the hump for your introducing fuel for your throttle, it's the same as in the air.
I do 50 to 25 because it's on its way down.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, so that's about 4 or
Could you imagine blowing your engine up trying to restart in the air?
5.
Yeah, it's very very subtle. You don't really know. You don't really hear it because you're moving, but you definitely see it on your gauges. Make sure it's increasing after the over the hump there. Toggle idle detent, and it should start increasing.
Also, just note that all of these checklists are on your right knee default with the pilot model.
Yeah.
Is the whole 50 pages or whatever on there? I don't think they are.
I think it has the most prevalent, like air start and
Yeah.
the brakes or hydraulics
Yeah.
and something else.
So, all right, let's talk about this one real quick. I have a question. Let's see. So you're in the air. So there we are, flying, and the
Yep.
engine shuts off, and I see my RPMs at 45%, and the FTIT's below 700. So I'm gonna kick it back to detent, and then look to see that the RPM's increasing.
So you want to gain, because if you stay level, your RPM is going to go down really quickly.
Exactly. You got to
So
know.
you got to windmill it. So you have to nose down to keep it above 25 to be safe.
Sure, but
Yeah.
so I
I'm
go
a
back to
rider.
idle detent, and the RPM's at in the middle of that range,
Yes,
and I see the RPM's increasing, and then what?
and then
I-
it should go to idle. It should just
But-
be normal at that point.
Wait, so do I kick it into idle, or does it go into idle?
When you do the detent, that is idle. So you're going from cutoff to idle.
Oh,
No.
so I'm already in so I'm already out completely, like it's
You're out
completely
completely.
back.
The engine's dead.
It's back
Yes,
as long as the
start from
RPM goes up.
start from
Yep.
the beginning.
So I'm between 25 and 50, and then I kick it forward.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. And then it
Alright.
should
And-
operate normally.
Yeah.
That answers my question.
And of course, you're avoiding the infamous JFS start.
Yeah.
Now if you do, if you give it gas,
I'm
and
sorry, what, Brian? Ripper?
I was gonna say if you give it gas and you don't get the RPMs, then you need to start looking for a flame out landing.
Yeah. Looking for a place to land.
Ah, shit.
And on the landing, don't lower your landing gear till you know the airfield is made. So you're literally above the lights on the end of the airstrip. Then you lower your landing gear. That's too much drag for
Yeah,
no
you
engine.
go you go dirty, you'll fall out of the sky.
And you have to be high. So the approach has to be high if you're able to get that high. But with no engine, it's hard to speed up. So you could always slow down faster than you can speed up. So if you're high, you have that option, and then you always have the hook to slow down quicker.
I would go to the flame out landing. There is a calculation of feet for distance.
Does Aviano have cables?
Yes, it does.
Yes,
Yep,
Okay.
What is the hook? Key?
29.
There's a hook on the left side of the cockpit, I believe.
Yeah, it's a
It's
yellow.
yeah.
Next
Yeah.
to your Christmas tree.
It literally looks like a
Wheel.
hook.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, right there. Maintain max range and max endurance airspeed, 200 or 170 knots respectively, plus 5 knots per 1,000 pounds of fuel over 3,000 pounds.
I think the magic number is 7. 7 AOA, degrees angle of attack. That's the magic number for best glide ratio. I believe it's 7.
You'll get it's some X amount of feet per mile or something.
It's like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Oh,
And then
it's this
7,
one.
you would see. This is you get numbers, so you'd be just 2 above 5, and that's where you could have the 7 for your angle of attack. It's a good glide angle.
I got really lucky. The one time when I had the HUD go out, I still had the AOA bracket on the left working.
Oh, nice.
So when I landed, I was able to just get the green light, and I knew my gear was at least in the right position.
Yeah.
That typically works all the time. I think it's mechanical.
Right, we are at.
About it.
Yeah, we got 4 minutes. Let's wrap this up and get going.
Any questions or concerns or anything before we get in there?
Let's talk about the alternate.
Yeah,
Okay,
alternate.
so if you look at today's flight, you're flying out to Steer 6. Your alternate is to the northeast. This alternate, there is bad weather. So if y'all want to go and fly some approaches, you can. What is the name of the airfield? Burnick?
Burnick?
I'm from Texas. Burnick!
There's a couple. There's Rijeka and then Grabniko to the northeast of 6.
Well, there's.
Oh, your
There's a
alternate is
alternate
actually
field.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pennsylvania.
Okay. All right.
Burnick.
Which ones?
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the.
That's farther away.
Sometimes it works that way. Let's see. Balkan Sharks. That is going to be Slovenia. Burnick.
Does not have an ILS. Uh-oh.
It doesn't look like it.
No. That's
Yeah,
lame.
just go north.
Which one does though? There's this one. Status. Raunchy?
Yeah.
Raunchy.
We're at.
It's where between steer 7
Yeah,
and 8.
That's I already marked that one.
It's going to be NATO. Oranchi. Della. Nope.
You can see it in here.
No ILS.
Well.
It's in NATO. It's at the bottom.
Oh.
And the Sokovia.
Okay, no worries. Don't worry about
Yeah,
ILS
whatever.
tonight. Okay. So y'all will be doing y'all's flights. I'm going to just be filming with Eagle Eye and trying to get some clips.
So I'm moving Dart. Apparently that's our call sign. Moving Darts to a little bit more to the west, so we could have a separation. And then Viper, you could kind of leave in the same spot, and Ripper, you can do whatever you want.
I'm staying on the ground.
Oh yeah. Well, you can get up. I don't know if you'd be able to. How far is that?
I give you all three bags, so you get plenty of fuel.
100 mile. You might not be able to see us in external, let alone hear us.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll figure it out. Worst comes to worst, I'll go orbit a Steer 5 or something.
Yeah.
We're just trying to fly heavy here.
No, we just have fuel.
No,
Is it 2
yeah,
bags? Oh God,
Two-
Jesus.
It's 3 bags, 6 Mark 82s.
Oh my.
You might have to selective jettison or emergency jettison stuff if shit happens.
Ooh, I like it. That's right. So yeah, be wary of that. Do a click dance.
Oh, before, in your MFDs, in
Oh.
your data cartridge, you need to go to MFD and you need to go down to selective jettison master mode, and you need to set your MFDs, because if not, you'll have blank MFDs.
Yeah, it's kind of an ass pain.
It is an ass pain.
I switched mine to have the SMIS page on the same page in every master mode. I don't know if that was the right decision or not, but
Well,
You'll live with it.
yeah. You need it in every master mode. It's good to have.
I know how to jettison shit if I need to.
So yeah, master mode, and then set MFD 1 or 2. At least have your SMS on the
Yes,
page,
Yes. That's the big.
or else
That's
it'll
the
just be
big thing.
blank.
Yeah, and then you'll be like,
Question mark?
how do I get there? All right, that's it. That's all I had. Click dance.
Let's
IBC check.
see. Yep, let's do that. I'm gonna get my weapon delivery planner.
What does that do
The
for you,
order.
Prime?
I guess it's Weasel, Viper, then Dart.
Weasel 2-1 uniform check. Weasel 2-1
Is
uniform
Viper
check.
next?
Viper next.
All right, listen up.
Viper 1.
Ah, yeah. Okay. It is Viper. Come on, Lee.
Viper 3.
Dart
No
1
4.
1.
Dark 1 2. Dark 1 2.
Dart 1 3.
Dart 1-4.
I never heard Lee.
It's true.
Yeah, same. Might be somewhere. Campaign. Hack. Emerge.
Sorry, it took me like 3 years to mute Discord and find the BMS window. So, still have not heard Lee.
I didn't hear anyone but you.
Interesting. IVC test. Lee, can you hear us? Me? Guess not.
Lee has sex with goats.
Lee, you hear me?
I think Lee should just restart.
Um,
Prime, you got the server, right? Are you
Yeah, I'm
seeing
looking at it. I see him in here. I haven't seen him
Key.
press a button.
All right. Well, you guys
there
figure
it
that
is.
out. I'm gonna take a PP and grab my chapstick because
Yep.
my lips are dry because it's Colorado.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's better than our. I think it's like 7% or something right now.
Oh shit. Well, yeah. No, I don't think it's
Good.
better. And we have hail, so that sucks.
Oh,
Alright, I'll be-
yeah, I guess hey, precipitation of any sort is good. Yeah,
Not hail. Not
yeah,
golf balls.
not hail.
All right. I'll be back. Good luck.
All right, time to hit the head and grab a beer.
Okay, Prime, a Rector 17. Gonna be 80 Yankee.
Yes.
Copy that.
Math checks out.
Not a problem. Be right back. Let me go.
We have so much fuel. It's crazy. Almost 13,000.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Makes a bigger fireball when we crash.
It does. It does. You feel it less.
We're still down 2,000 pounds because of that backseater.
Yeah, that's true. Yep. Dang it.
all right, let's try this again.
Heard you. Did you hear me, Lee?
What's up,
Yeah.
Lee?
Okay. We'll wait till the other people come back and we'll do one more round.
Sweet.
Guessing when I lost internet, IVC fucked up.
Interesting.
That's why I left Discord also.
Yeah, I saw someone leave. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Or heard someone leave.
But IVC reconnected and I could hear whoever it was.
Oh,
I could
just
hear
one person.
Viper 3 Mailman.
Hmm.
So, speaking of, what am I tacking on now? 79 Yankee, is that right?
Yeah, Viper. Yeah, you're the second in line. So
Yeah.
Weasel, Viper, and Dart. 15, 16, 17.
All right. I'm on Viper 3, so 79 Yankee. Okay. I can never keep that crap straight.
Then for Dart, it'll be 17 Yankee, 80 Yankee, 80 X-ray, and 17 X-ray. Rody, you back?
Yes, I am.
Okay, everybody, if you're not here, say something.
You said if you're not here, say something?
Yeah.
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
That's
If
funny.
you're not here, don't say anything.
Like, wait, what? I'm not good at physics, but that doesn't make any sense.
No.
Talking about
How it should be is everyone that's here should deafen.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If you're here, mute your mic. Cool. Everyone's here. Deafen. It's like I can't hear anything now. I'm like, well, I wonder when should I. So let's do a one more round real quick.
Whistle 2-1 uniform check.
Viper 1.
Viper 2.
Viper 3.
Dart 1.
Dart 3.
Dart 1-4.
Damn it, Rody.
Dude, we're doing
Dart
so
2.
good. You hear us, Rody?
Got you guys.
Cool.
1x time, take off, taxiway. I'm done talking. Let's go flying. Shit.
It's a takeoff taxi, right?
Affirm. Let's see. Uh-oh. Weasel 2-1 uniform check. Oh yeah, there's start.
Weasel Viper's got you in the trade.
Uh-oh.
Viper, Victor check.
Dart 1-1 on uniform. 2 green jets. Rhodey had some problems. Howard had saw him leave. Stand by.
Different.
Viper, Victor check. Wait,
What's happening?
are you on Victor 15? What the fuck Victor am I on? Dart Viper.
Over Dart.
What's the Victor?
Should be 16.
Viper's 16?
Yes.
I'm a retard.
Weasel is on 15. Weasel 2-1 is going to go ahead and get airborne. It gets set up so I can take pictures and shit.
Dart.
Weasel 2-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch to 28465.
Viper, Victor check.
Dart. 3 green jets taxiing to the runway.
I would say the weather looks a lot better now.
Good afternoon. Dart 1, your number 3 for departure. All present position. Give way to Weasel 2-1, F-16, taxiing.
Alright, let's bad
Dart
boy.
1, your number 3 for departure. All present
2,
position.
3, 4. Alright.
Give way to Weasel 2-1, F-16, taxiing.
Y'all can taxi, but don't take off until I say ready.
Yeah, I was trying to see if you could give me the runway, but it's 05, so once taxi is 05.
Okay, see if I can remember how to do this. Page 112. Okay. See if I can get back to the airfield. Oh no. Okay, that is water. Okay, back towards the mountains. There we go. Okay, there it is. Radio check.
You on uniform?
Hey, Firm, just checking, make sure it still works while I'm in iFlight.
Guard 1-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch to 2846-5. Viper 1, 4-ship, F-16s. Request taxi.
Y'all clear for takeoff?
Viper 1, you are number 1 for departure. Taxi Zulu and hold short, runway 05.
Copy, we're just gonna, Dart's going to get everybody together, then we'll take off.
Hey, Firm.
Viper 1, is there a problem?
Viper uniform, what's the plan here?
Viper, you can go ahead and take off. Do some, if you can, do
Viper
some
1-1, contact tower
HUD
for
out
takeoff.
procedures
Switch
to
to
land without your HUD.
2846-5.
You don't have to touch down because you're pretty heavy, so just kind of do some approaches with the HUD out.
Stand by, let me take off. I'll get in the pattern and I'll call you.
Sounds good.
Thanks.
I don't see the control tower. Is it this? That can't be it. Oh, there we go.
Start 1, taking off runway 05, in a 4 ship.
Gun 1-1, copy out over tower. You're out of line, mister. Contact the stop when you land.
And 2 crashes on takeoff.
Gun 1-3, contact departure.
Go to.
Gun 1-4, copy out over tower. You're out of line, mister. Contact the stop when you land.
They're doing emergency procedures. It's just training. I'm just doing camera work. Hopefully my game doesn't crash. Oop. I think I came back when I did.
Dart, Viper.
Go for dart.
We are inbound hours tier 3.
Copy, got you on data link.
Viper.
Dart, did you lose your number 2?
Hey, firm, lost number 2 on takeoff. He's rejoining now. If not, he can join Viper flights, and then we'll figure it out from there.
Raj.
Caution. Caution.
Inlet ice. I got an inlet icing warning. Okay. Ray gun Weasel 2.
Alright, Dart, flight of 3, number 2, still unable. Seems like something's going on with his controls. So we're continuing as a 3 ship to our steer point 6.
Hey, firm Dart, what is your VHF? I think it's 17.
Yeah, it's 17.
Hey, firm.
What would you do if you see a SEC, Sierra Echo Charlie, on your warning panel next in front of your stick? Do you know what that is?
I don't remember what that is.
So it's secondary engine control. So it's basically the engine going into like a secondary backup mode, and that disables your afterburner. So it kind of like if your engine fails to assist, it goes to the...
Viper, who you calling?
Sorry, it was wrong channel. Sorry about that. And SEC is secondary engine control, and it goes into a backup mode where your engine goes. It disables the afterburner, but it still gives you control over the engine, and it closes your nozzle. So you have about however much percent more thrust in idle because it closes the nozzle on your jet. So landing it might be a little difficult because you'll be coming in a little fast. But SEC is the backup for your engine.
I got you, thanks.
And then resetting that, I don't think there's really anything to reset. You might be able to do a because there's a SEC manual button. You could probably go into try to put in primaries and like go to SEC and then put in primary. That's probably one of the ways to do it. But I'll have to look at the EP to see exactly what it is.
Great. Where is that SEC manual button?
So it's like underneath your throttle. It's like directly underneath. It's a red caged or switch.
Alright, yes, here right now.
I'm gonna have both of y'all turn off your HUDs.
Dart.
Go for dart. Calling dart.
We are at 6,000 feet. Ingress, steer 5, 6.
Copy. We're on the like maybe 30 miles away, so we're about 18,000 feet. So we're at a different spot. Our steer points aren't the same anymore.
No, copy that. What were you trying to tell me on the ground?
So on the ground, I wanted to do some touch and goes over there, but we're kind of far now. So now we're basically just doing some HUD out procedures. So you can turn off the HUD and just have them fly formation, speed up, go slower, kind of do follow the leader type stuff in formation.
Viper comes.
And then you can switch back and forth so you can kind of get the feel of without a HUD, because sometimes you won't have it.
Viper.
And then afterwards, when we have less fuel, we'll probably go back and do some touch and goes without HUD. And then after that, we'll do the random error button.
Viper.
So what we're doing, I'm kind of just going back and forth between running people. What would you do if you had an engine light? What would you do if you had your hydraulic B out? Or like just different things like that, kind of get your brain going with different failures.
Viper understands. Thank you.
All right, HUD is out. Going into some turns here. Yeah, I'm not going to be maintaining speed, so I'm just going to kind of variably changing the speed a little bit here. So yeah, 4, go ahead and switch sides. That little bump you saw, that's a non-verbal way to say to switch sides. So yeah, for the, because this close, you should not be looking at anything else. So if the lead bumps in that direction, that's just to switch to the other side. I hear you a little broken though, but I hear you. Disregard. 2-1, I hear you on Victor, but it's kind of broken. Copy. That's strange. So yeah, 4, remember you could descend a little bit to say keep the person below or above your canopy bow. There you go. Alright, go ahead and turn back on your HUD. And whenever you get a chance, I want you 2 to switch positions. So 4 get in the slot right next to me, and then 3 get 1 farther away. Where are you going, Trail? 42. Go ahead. Copy. We'll have to look at it later after the flight. Copy that. Guys, have a good flight. Yep, I'm live streaming, so you should be able to watch that. I think Ripper's live streaming on Twitch as well. Copy that. Copy that. Yep, see ya.
It looks like his AI bailed out.
His AI?
Yeah, after he crashed, his jet has no seats in it.
Oh, interesting. What is that? Ripper's saying your jet has no people in it, no seats in it?
I should get a screenshot of this. This would be the cover. I'm telling you, the canopy's gone, seats are gone. The objective was to break the jet, and you did it.
Didn't even have to get in the air to do it.
Alright, flight switch side.
Sorry guys, posting this picture for him. Why is my... I've lost the ability to take pictures.
You should still be able to, even though it doesn't even come up the text anymore.
Nope. All the pictures I thought I took are not taking.
Oh. Are you recording with OBS?
Yeah.
You can get the snapshots whenever you get a chance, but yeah, it's weird that the screenshots aren't working. Go for dart.
Okay, we've done some flying without the HUD for a long while. We did a couple of good turns. Wonder what the next learning objective is.
Alright, so depending on your fuel, you can start heading home and do some touch and goes without the HUD. We're about 9.8 right now.
Viper.
That was almost in midair.
Wasn't. 3, are you familiar with the BDA, the Battle Damage Assessment, when you kind of get close and look around?
3 affirm.
Alright, go ahead and switch spots, we'll go ahead 3 BDA number 1.
3.
Also, Viper, if you practice the BDA assessment, so kind of get close and look around the jet, and you could implement some faults if you want in that assessment there.
One, your center fuel tank is loose.
Is it? Is there anything else wrong?
Everything else looks good.
Got my AAR door open.
You can also walk through selective jettison.
Copy.
Yeah, tracking. I saw it come up and then it went down. I thought it closed itself again, but it's still open.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a neat little trick. Four, switch sides. Go to the other side.
One, two. I was sending an SOA, but I was going on my lights down here on the ground.
You're doing what?
SOS signal
Oh, okay.
with my lights.
Alright, 4, I'm going to have you do the same thing that 3 did to me, the BDA. So once we go in the other direction, I'll have you do the same thing. So go ahead and switch positions and get ready.
Alright.
So this we usually do if like there's an oil leak, or this is how you can see if there's something leaking from the other guy's aircraft, or if their landing gear is weird, they don't have 3 green. So this is a good way to get a BDA and assessment of what's going on with the other person's aircraft.
Yeah, I think I remember in the last flight, prom days I checked somebody else's jet and the same thing.
Yeah, so the landing gear looked down, but it wasn't down. But it was down, but maybe not locked, even though he had the green light. So yeah.
Well, guys, enjoy your flight.
Yep, see you, Rhodey. Sorry about that.
No problem. It happens.
Alright, 4, is this you next to me?
No, that's 3.
Alright, go ahead and switch.
Just 4 or the whole flight?
4 and 3, switch.
It looks like your landing hook's down.
Hey, there we go. Good.
And I think your air refuel door is open, I think.
Yep, sure is. Thanks.
Buddy Spike 070019.
Alright, 4, go ahead and take the lead. So let's get in front of me, kind of hold like maybe 340 or 350 and about 15,700 feet. Kind of keep it as stable as you can.
Lock.
Viper 1-4, buddy spike.
Lock. Lock.
I'm gonna do a BDA to number 4 here.
Lock. Lock.
slowing down there.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with your jet.
Check the AR door. Does it look weird?
I was trying. I definitely could not.
Oh, look out. I don't know if it's AI or whatever. It's flying past.
No, that's friendly.
Yeah, flares.
Yeah, I mean, Lee, this is on video, and I do not see the AR door open. Maybe I'm just not looking at the right place.
Look just after the canopy. Right down the center.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
I got vision on it, Lee.
It'll be a little bit darker than normal.
Should just look for the little bump there, Gump.
Are you buddy spiking me there, 3?
Nope.
Alright, 2 stay there. Alright, reference is your 8. Alright, you ready, mailman?
Sure. Catch up to you here.
Lock.
Lead's ready.
Okay, let me get a little closer. Got your gear down and your tail down.
Altitude. Altitude.
Anything else?
Yeah, once I get position, I'll tell you.
Is that you that overshot?
Yes.
I see the problem. It's obvious, unlike the air refueling door.
With the air refueling door, it's harder to see if you're behind the jet, but if you're next to it, like abreast or slightly in front, it's very obvious.
Okay, I see your hook still. You got your brakes up.
Very nice.
Good job, 3.
I can see big stuff. I just can't read anything in the cockpit.
Who the hell's upside down above us? Is that 4?
Shaft. Flare.
Might be prime.
No, that's Ripper.
Same difference.
What's his call sign?
Weasel.
Weasel! Viper! Uniform.
What's up, guys?
Are you upside down above us?
I'm living up to my call sign.
Great.
Yes, I am.
Cool. I thought that was R4. I was like, what the hell is 4 doing upside down above us?
I'm trying to get up here so I can give Lee the middle finger.
Give him the old
thinking.
So Lead's got an icing issue.
Yep, on your right elbow, you'll see anti-ice. You want to make sure you turn all the way on. I had the same thing earlier.
Oh, this, you fucking stole our Victor too. Get off my Victor, damn it. Just kidding. Okay, flight, one's gonna take lead again, and let's go ahead and regroup. We're kind of all over the place.
2.
3. Alright, inbound 08. 6, corrections 09. Ripper, are you vertical?
Negative.
2's vertical.
Copy. Copy visual. Lead.
3's got visual on all 4.
Weasel's in the rear, flowing towards steer 8.
Dark is 26 miles east of the field, orbiting 14,000.
Alright, Weasel's gonna land first, and then I'll get back into camera mode and take pictures of y'all doing y'all's landings and stuff.
Copy. We're going to do some HUD out procedures, and then we'll do the old rando fault.
Sounds good. What I was thinking about having y'all do is have y'all fly runway heading, and you just do your random outs over the airfield.
Copy. Sounds good.
You know what's bad?
Say again.
I have yet to actually
Altitude.
have any
Altitude.
issues. If that makes sense. Aside from being in your jet wash.
Caution. Caution.
I got 3 ahead of me and 2's beside me.
Wait, 3's in front of you?
Apron.
Yeah, I got visual. I'll circle back. No.
Oh, I'm in formation with 3.
Apron.
Three's turning right.
Yeah, 2, if you go ahead and just slow down a little bit, you'll see me up to your 8 o'clock high.
Oh, visual.
Bingo.
Yeah, my brain
Bingo.
doesn't do good when it comes to like clocks and stuff.
No, that's fine.
So lead still HUD out, HCMS out, or HMCS out, inbound steer 9.
Alright, Weasel's gonna do a fuel out over the airfield.
Bingo. Bingo.
Okay, 3's in trail now.
So, the biggest thing with a HUD out for landing is the gun camera.
600.
That little fucking thing sticking out the bottom of your HUD.
Go on.
Let's go back.
On the left side, everybody get visual.
Hey, from
3, did you lose visual?
Hey, from
4, did you lose visual?
Nope.
Sounds good. Yeah, a little exercise to get the juices flowing and, you know, yeah, it's fun. Let's do one more. I'm going to have 3 be lead now. We're going to do the same thing. So I'm going to do a heading of north, and I want 3 to get ahead of me, and we'll do the same thing.
Alright, Weasel 2 declaring fuel emergency, 0 pounds over Aviano, 27,000 feet.
I'm going to do current speed 350 in the climb.
Warning, 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 warning.
Here's avionics.
Altitude, altitude.
Dart,
Go for dart.
we're inbound, home plate. Gonna practice some HUD out touchdowns.
Copy. We are 31 miles to the east doing some follow the leader stuff. But yeah, continue.
Viper.
Weasel 2 is short final, dead stick landing. All the fucking gear gonna go. Oh shit. Oh, hold on. Okay. It actually worked. Okay.
I know I'm not a bad man. He feels like I do all this fun stuff with her. What he doesn't know is I am not, like, he probably thinks I'm
It can't taxi.